Sigma females are often seen as mysterious, quiet, and hard to understand. They don't chase the spotlight. They don't need attention. They live by their own rules, guided by values, instincts, and deep inner strength. But there's something even more powerful about them that most people never talk about, something even they sometimes don't see. They carry light. When we say they are angels, we're not talking about wings or halos. We're talking about energy, presence, and purpose. The Sigma female moves differently through the world. Her silence speaks. Her presence heals. Her choices protect more people than she realizes. She's not just different, she's divinely placed. But many Sigma females resist this truth. They downplay their gifts. They ignore their calling. Maybe because they've been hurt. Maybe because they've never been told who they really are. Or maybe because the world made them believe that power has to look loud and obvious. That's wrong. The Sigma female doesn't lead with noise. She leads with grace, protection, and quiet impact. She lifts others without drawing attention. She stands for truth without screaming. And through it all, she carries something sacred. This video will break down 6 powerful reasons why Sigma females must accept that they are angels. Not for ego, not for praise, but so they can walk in the purpose they were made for. Reason number 1. Their compassion heals others. Sigma females don't talk about their feelings much. But when they care about someone, it shows in everything they do. Their kindness is not loud. It's not flashy. It's quiet and consistent. It shows up in actions, in presence, in deep understanding. When someone is hurting, the Sigma female doesn't rush in with empty words. She sits with them. She listens without judgment. She holds space. People feel safe around her, not because she fixes everything, but because she sees what others miss. She sees the pain behind the smile, the fear behind the silence, the story behind the anger. This kind of compassion is rare. Most people move too fast to notice. But the Sigma female doesn't just see pain, she feels it. She may not say much, but her presence alone can calm someone's storm. She brings comfort without pressure. She gives without needing anything back. Her compassion isn't just personal, it's spiritual. It flows from something deeper. It's as if her soul remembers the pain she's already survived, and she refuses to let others suffer alone. That's what makes her healing. Not because she tries to be, but because she naturally is. She gives people something they didn't know they needed: peace, safety, and space to breathe. That's angelic. Reason number 2. Their moral integrity shines. Even in darkness, the Sigma female doesn't bend easily. While others go along to fit in, she stands alone. Her choices aren't based on trends or peer pressure. They come from within. She has a strong sense of what's right and wrong, and she sticks to it, even when no one is watching. She won't lie just to keep the peace. She won't cheat to get ahead. She doesn't play dirty games. And even if it costs her relationships, money, or approval, she stays true to her values. That kind of moral clarity is rare. In a world full of shortcuts, lies, and fake faces, the Sigma female stands as a reminder that truth still matters. She doesn't lecture people. She doesn't need to. Her life shows the difference between doing what's easy and doing what's right. And when darkness comes, whether that's betrayal, manipulation, or pressure to change, she doesn't fold. She gets quiet, goes within, and listens to her spirit. That's where her strength comes from. Her integrity protects her. But it also exposes what's fake around her. That's why some people don't like her. They can't manipulate her. They can't control her. And her presence alone reminds them of what they're not. That light she carries, it burns through lies. It makes truth visible. That's what angels do. They don't just comfort, they reveal. Reason number 3, their inner wisdom guides. Many Sigma females don't speak unless they have something real to say. But when they do speak, people listen. That's because their words carry weight. They don't just repeat what others say. They speak from experience, reflection, and truth. Their wisdom isn't from books alone, it's from what they've lived through. Pain, loss, growth, and solitude have taught them more than any classroom ever could. And they don't need a crowd to prove they're right. They trust their gut. They follow their own path. That inner wisdom becomes a quiet guide to others. A friend might come to her with a problem, and instead of quick advice, she gives something deeper. A sentence that hits hard. A truth that makes everything clear. She doesn't try to impress. She just speaks what she knows. And sometimes she doesn't even need to speak. Her silence can say more than words. The way she moves, the way she chooses, the way she stands her ground, it teaches others how to live with self-respect and inner peace. She often doesn't know how many people are watching her. People copy her strength without saying it. They ask her for guidance in private. They admire her for things she thinks no one notices. Her wisdom isn't loud, but it spreads. That's what angels do. They don't force people to change. They inspire people to grow. Reason number 4, their strength comes without pride. The Sigma female is strong, but not in a showy way. She doesn't brag. She doesn't compete. She doesn't demand credit. Her strength is quiet, steady, and rooted in something deeper than ego. She doesn't need people to clap for her. She doesn't need to prove herself. She just does what needs to be done. Even when she's tired. Even when no one is watching. Even when she's broken inside. She's the one who holds things together while others fall apart. The one who carries more than she admits. And yet, she never uses her strength to control others. She never throws her pain in anyone's face. She never makes others feel small to feel big. That's rare. Real strength is humble. It doesn't need applause. It just shows up and keeps going. People often misunderstand her silence. They think she's cold or distant. But what they don't see is the amount of weight she's carrying with grace. She doesn't complain. She doesn't crumble. She endures, and she grows stronger with every trial. This kind of strength doesn't come from willpower alone. It comes from a deep source, something spiritual, something unshakable. It's not about pride. It's about purpose. And that's why she's angelic. Because real angels don't need to be seen. They just need to serve. Reason number 5, their presence brings peace. The Sigma female can walk into a room and shift the energy without saying a word. Her calm presence settles the atmosphere. People feel safer around her, even if they don't know why. It's not because she's trying to lead. It's because her spirit speaks peace. She doesn't cause drama. She avoids gossip. She moves with calm, with care, and with awareness. She observes more than she reacts. And in a world that's always rushing, her stillness stands out. When people are overwhelmed, they often come to her. Not for noise, but for clarity. Not for distraction, but for grounding. She listens. She understands. And even when she says very little, people leave feeling lighter. That's not a skill. That's a gift. Her peace doesn't come from having a perfect life. It comes from surviving storms and choosing not to become bitter. It comes from knowing what matters and what doesn't. From letting go of what she can't control and holding tight to what's true. That kind of peace can't be bought. It can't be faked. And it can't be copied. It's the kind of peace that only comes from walking close to purpose. That's what makes her presence feel like a shelter. Like a quiet place in a loud world. And that's exactly what angels bring. Reason number 6, their purpose is greater than their trials. Sigma females rarely have an easy story. Most have faced deep pain, betrayal, rejection, or long seasons of loneliness. They have walked through dark places that could have destroyed them, but didn't. And that's not by chance. Their struggles were not just about survival. They were about shaping. Every loss made them wiser. Every betrayal made them sharper. Every setback gave them clarity. And through all of it, something inside them refused to quit. That refusal is not just strength. It's calling. The reason they've been through so much is because they are meant for more. They're not here to blend in. They're here to protect, guide, and light the way, just like angels do. Not through speeches or big displays, but through quiet purpose. They understand people better because they've been hurt by them. They offer comfort because they've needed it. They stand up for truth because they've seen the damage of lies. Their trials gave them the tools to serve without even trying. This is why they must accept who they are. Not because it feels good, but because it's true. They didn't just survive for no reason. They were prepared. Their presence is not random. Their life is not small. Their pain was not wasted. It's time they see that. And walk in it. Sigma females are more than just strong. They are placed, protected, prepared. Their compassion, truth, peace, and quiet strength are not just traits, they are signs of a deeper purpose. They must stop hiding, stop shrinking, and accept the truth. They are angels, not by title, by nature. Let us know which reason hit your soul the most.